What is going on, everybody? I'm back. I wanted to talk about VVV Venice token. We've got one of the best opportunities, in my opinion, in the next 5 or so years, as far as crypto is concerned. We all we all know Venice. It's an AI platform. It's been around for a little over a year now, but it's one of the top dogs, I'd say, as far as AI goes in the crypto space. And I think it's at a relatively good price as far as investing in the short term and long term. If you consider 5 years long term, I don't really know what you guys would consider long term, but I wrote down a little list last night, and I wanted to share it with you because there's a few things that I find very enticing to any investor. The first one being with the burning and the buyback mechanism and your the staking rewards at 18% APY in the 18 to 20 range. Right now it's 18. I think that you don't even really need it to go up necessarily to make a decent profit. The emissions have been going down with the burning and the buyback incentives. So you're looking at right now we got 43% burn, 42.7, so 43% burned on the token. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm just talking out of my ass. So I just went ahead and Googled it for you so you could just take a look for yourself. But 33 million tokens have been burned from unclaimed staking, basically. But it's you can see that here. So estimated to be over 42% from circulation has been burned, which is equivalent to about $100 million, which in my opinion is crazy. I was talking about in a previous video, I was talking about DRB and having like 5% burn. Well, 43% is absolutely insane compared to that, and that's not to speak bad on DRB. I think any amount burned is positive because it helps stability and it helps prevent volatility and all that. And 43% in my opinion is absolutely nuts. So that's number one on my opinion, is burning, the buyback, and then the staking rewards as well. And we all know like the AI narrative in the next few years is going to go crazy. I think that as far as wealth to be made, AI is going to be one of the biggest sectors for growth in the next 5 or so years, because we've already seen it. In the last 5 years, I think have been the initial craze, but I think as far as like innovation and growth, I think you've got a good 5 years ahead of us in this, because nothing's really come about it. It's basically just AI platforms, but no, like, I mean, there is usage for it. Like, companies are using it for interviewing, and there's engineering going on with AI, stuff like that. But as far as like I'd say like everyday real world, like just convenience type, I think that a lot of growth still is to come from that. So yeah, we've got the next 5 years. I'd say we've already missed the last 5 years if you haven't been invested. But I think that if you position yourself well now, or within the next few months, I'd say we're going to be looking at solid positive, because you never know what the super cycle is going to bring. I think VVV already, if we're going to look at the chart, we're already looking extremely bullish since like early February or even January-ish. But this right here, you can see support's rising daily. Like, we popped to like $7, and then it went down to 5 ish where the support was, and now support's sitting at like 6.2. So I'd say as far as the short term, you're still looking bullish. Like it's not like, keep holding it, and it'll like Solana, where Solana's at. Solana's high at like $300, so like it's kind of telling yourself, well, we're gonna get back to 300 eventually. It's just about, everything's gonna be the right storm. But VVV, I think even in the short term, you're looking rather bullish. So within the next few months, we might even see even more gains. But like I said, I have all my tokens staked, but like that's just because like I do believe in VVV in the long term, so I'm trying to claim as many tokens as I can now. That way, when VVV does pop off, my staking tokens also are going to generate profit for me. So there's that, and then there's 2 million unique downloads on the Venice app, which is the direct app that correlates with the AI platform, similar to like the Grok app or the ChatGPT app. Same idea, and it works well too. It's not like some janky bullshit. Like if you actually go to use the Venice app, like it's going to work for you, like for whatever you need it, and it's uncensored, unlike Grok or ChatGPT, which are uh, highly institutionally backed. One being by Elon Musk and his whole empire, and then I think ChatGPT is foreign. But yeah, so Venice is uncensored, which was an issue with Grok and some other bigger platforms a few years ago when there was deep fakes going on about people. I know that was an issue for AI a few years ago, but as far as now, like it's one of the only uncensored platforms that like consistently works and it's growing and has volume to it. So there's that. And then what else? Yeah, the DM token minting. I don't know a crazy amount about that. I think I'll make a separate video on that because I know you can mint VVV and then you will get DM in return, but I don't really know like the specs to that, so I kind of don't even want to touch on that and then give you guys some wrong information. So I'll make a separate video as far as DM tokens once I fully look into it, because I mean that's not something that like for me pushes the needle. It might be something for other people, but for me personally, the staking is one, because like the next highest crypto that I found that I'm like genuinely like high on would be like Solana, and like even Atom is at like 13%, but Atom's trash, so I don't even like, I don't know, Atom's is not good. um so that's pretty much it for this video. Revenue based burning we talked about, so it's 43%. And then we've got the 18 to 20% range for the staking APY. And then what else? 2 million unique users, uncensored AI, genuine real world utility. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to bring you guys a quick bullish recap and overview of the Venice token, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. You guys have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'm just trying to bring you guys content that interests me, something that if something I find interesting, I want to bring it to you guys, because I don't like I don't know. I don't like misinformation being spread on tokens, and VVV is not one to have a lot of FUD, but I just like there to be some easy information for people who aren't too big into the crypto space to find. So thanks guys. You guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.